So if you're watching, you're here for the finals. We're going to crown a champion, the first champion of Ultimate Pool USA, and it starts right now.
It doesn't start, though, with Darren Appleton making a ball. It's going to be Roberto with the first chance here.
Roberto really surprising with his play today. Started off a little slower in his first match. Nothing super spectacular. He was just able to squeak out the win. But then a monster showing against Tyler Steyer in the last round, taking out also Jeffrey DeLuna in his second match. This is interesting to see. Roberto, always a big character in pool. And he may have the opportunity here to add a little hardware to his collection. And he's going to start off by running this rack out the 6-ball. The important shot here. He has the opportunity to take it now, and he's going to. Very good play right there. He looks very composed. And this is going to be a quick first rack, barring any crazy incidents.
Yeah, all the room in the world here just to run out and get the job done, get off to the quick start. Off Darren's break as well, which just adds to it.
Well, and as we saw against Tyler, he had no problems moving quickly to secure the win. At this rate, we're looking at a below 2-minute rack to start off the finals for Roberto Gomez.
Yeah, brilliant start for him. Sneaky quick player, isn't he? He runs through them really well, doesn't overthink things, plays some brilliant stuff.
And this is just going to be another one if he can make it past Darren Appleton. Big break, a lot of movement on the cue ball. Looked very similar to his running buddy Jeff DeLuna there.
Yeah, he's putting a little bit of flair on that one.
Roberto, especially in this area, the Louisiana area, the Texas area, definitely a fan favorite. I'm unsure if Darren's ever been to this area before, but obviously with the accolades that he has, tons of fans worldwide. This is such a cool finals because, again, like you said, it's not really what anybody expected, I don't think.
Yeah, with so many big name players, it's hard to kind of say what you would expect it to be, but yeah, these two have been brilliant to get through this far.
Well, in a field with so many great players, Chris Melling, Tyler Steyer, Christoph, the emergence of Cleve Thompson, again, another player that was unknown maybe to American pool players. It's definitely not the case anymore. Had a stellar match with Tyler Steyer this morning. So many great matches. Locals, Jesse Moore and Jacob Watson also got a little bit of time in the spotlight. Unfortunately, were not successful in their matches. It's been a tough field. Jonathan Hennessy goes down. Justin Espinoza from the Round Rock area. And Roberto here making super quick work of this opportunity here. Looking to go up 2-0 in less than 4 minutes.
Yeah, very quick start, isn't it? One about that really meant business.
But that 8-ball, Darren's got that 8-ball moving both times. It just hasn't quite found a home yet. I feel like this is the match where we might see.
Do we get one? Do we get a hill one? That's the question.
Oh, man. That is something to be seen for sure. Roberto here just trying to figure out what his best course of action is. I feel like he wants to play the stripes. It's just a tougher opening shot here.
Yeah, and there is work at the bottom of the table. I think Probably does pass the bottom left. So he actually, yeah, everything has its own pocket still, assuming the 12 does go.
The 10 ball is the only ball I'm really looking at where to get on the other side of it for the side pocket or even the top left corner, you kind of have to be in a weird spot. But it looks like he's going to get it there right here. He's got the 12 in the corner here. And if he doesn't quite get the 10 ball, he's got the 11 to ensure that.
Not happy. Wanted to be at least a ball higher here.
Yeah, in terms of where he could have ended up, where it would have been okay, this is not one of those spots. There's still an opportunity here to take the 9 ball up to the top right corner and just back the cue ball up, shoot the 10 in the side. So he's not in a ton of trouble, but you can't take any of these shots for granted. That's for sure.
Yeah, he's just looked at exactly what you said. Needs to be quite precise when he draws this one back.
Doesn't want to overdraw it. Really doesn't want to get into that 5 ball either. Got a little touch there, but it's going to be okay.
The line's perfect. You can just get behind the 11. Oh, he's overdone it again. No, just pulled up.
I thought that ball was going to keep rolling.
Yeah, I
put
did
him in
too.
a tight spot, but well, and Roberto's got a good average here of 2-minute racks, and he's going to keep that average going. 3-0 in less than 7 minutes, but it's very doable.
Oh, it's another big break.
Well, it's not the best layout.
Maybe the trickiest of the 4 he's had.
The saving grace here is right here on this opening shot. 15 ball in the side pocket. He can use that to bump the 13 ball, but I'm not sure how much help that's going to be.
As you called it, it's so unlikely to get into play going into it on that line.
And here now he's in kind of a weird spot here. The good news is the 12 does go in the top right-hand corner. So if he can get back on the top left side of the table, he'll be able to play that shot. But he's got to figure out a plan for that 13 ball, or he's going to get into a situation. I've always thought to myself, if I'm ever in the situation where I have 1 ball on the table and I can't get it broke out and my opponent still has all of theirs, I'm in a really bad spot.
Yeah.
First time I think I've really seen the shot clock come into effect here.
Normally plays so quickly, it's not a factor.
Ooh, used all of the pocket there. Cue ball rolling, and really, he came out pretty good on that one.
Don't think he's got any angle though to work with.
Now
Limits his options.
There's a little bit of a swing here. There's a possibility he shoots this 12 ball, and if he cannot force the angle, he may be able to take the bank on the 13. And if it doesn't go, that 7 ball is still in kind of a funny spot. Just depends on, oh wow.
Well, that's very creative. Not on it though.
I definitely want to see that one again. Just barely clipped that ball and was able to bump the 13 out. Absolutely, you're right. That was very creative. I feel like 8 ball does bring the creative side of pool playing out.
Needs another though. What's he got for us this time?
Well, he played a great attempt at the shot. He wouldn't have liked it either way. Better yet that ball didn't fall, because now he's got a blocked pocket limiting where Darren can shoot that 2 ball.
That was a good look at the creative shot he did have to try and keep it going. Didn't really come out too well for them. So Darren, really first opportunity.
And he's definitely got the opportunity to do something. However, the way that ball laid up there, it was not beneficial to Darren. He's going to play the safe here, lock up the 10 ball, force Roberto to do something. Now this is interesting here because the 1 ball, where the 1 and the 2 are, that's right where that path is, that if you're going to go just 2 rails, that's right where that path is to bump that ball. So the question is, can he slide between the 2-1 and still make contact with that 7-10 that needs to be broken up? It's a tough shot. Oh. Whoa. Well, he tried to draw back. Not successful in breaking that ball up. What do you do here?
Yeah, very little options, to be honest. He's in trouble.
And because it hasn't come up, this is about the only time I've ever had the chance to talk about it. Ultimate Pool rules, international 8-ball rules, you cannot intentionally foul. It is a loss of frame, loss of game.
Yeah, you've got to make an attempt. You can't just walk to the table and intentionally foul. Still enjoying this side, isn't he, Roberto? He's such a great character out there.
Absolutely a showman, one of the best at it. Right here, Darren getting his first opportunity to get on the board. Can't see any reason why he wouldn't get out here. And for the last time tonight, the skunk is off. 3-1, brand new rules, brand new format. So it'll definitely be a fun one to watch. And again, all free on Facebook and YouTube. You can't beat free. If it's free, it's for me.
Darren straightened off this time. That was... Oh, got the kick. It just went down so quick. It's a tough one. He hit that break well.
And Darren back there in his chair looking just a little deflated. Not yet defeated, but definitely got the wind knocked out of his sails. Roberto here making quick work of this one. Not much left for the imagination here. The 7-ball, the 4-ball, the 2-ball all have easy pockets. So it's really just a matter of taking your time and not taking any of these shots for granted. Good shot there, able to control that cue ball. Well, and once again, very quickly, the 2-ball headed towards the pocket, and the 8-ball in the side. It is now 4-1. Roberto Gomez, Superman, flying towards this championship. Another big break here. Let's see if he gets that Jeff DeLuna flare.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen ballet dancers that can't get their leg that high.
Yeah, that's... he's really gone for it.
And this is an interesting layout. Everything moved up table except for the 8-ball. He's got options, and it's not terrible. Nothing's laid too bad. But I think if he really wants to take the solids, he's in a tough spot. And if he really wants to take the stripes, he's also in a tough spot.
Yeah, I feel like the stripes are just that little bit easier. But still need work. Oh, and he missed the opening ball by quite a distance as well.
He was very focused on moving that ball away from the 12, and that definitely could have impacted his ability to pocket that ball. Think about pool players being talented. Every single shot that you take for a professional level player, you're multitasking multiple things. So a great deal of concentration needed to play pool in any state. But as a pro, that level is just so high. Darren here says it's not over yet. Few balls to make. As we're just about to pass the halfway point of this match. Darren here just navigating what shot he wants to take next.
Had to be precise on that one. Didn't want to overdo it. Struggled to get onto the 9.
Solid shot there. Just a little bit of work left to do in this rack. And for anybody who's ever heard me talk pool, I never have a favorite. I always root for Hill. In this case, I'm a little biased. I want to see the shootout.
Yeah, the new Hill.
He's got some opportunities now, and he'll have another one right here. Going back to that sideball break, watch the 8 ball. It's moved every time towards the pocket. Could this be the time? And I think it was going. And it just got a
had the
bump.
pace, but it did get a couple of bumps. He is moving it.
Well, you called it several racks ago. It's very possible if Darren can get out here, we could be moving towards a Hill, a photo finish, maybe even that golden break. Time clock there. Darren calling his extension. Really wanting to think about this. We've seen this happen a couple times here where Darren was maybe unsure about the shot. He uses his extension and still not enough time to decide the way he wanted to. Almost got the better of him there.
Yeah, just about okay. Just reset and find the route.
He's going to have to reset on this 11 ball to get to the 14 because it's kind of in a weird spot. And this is not an easy layout at all.
It's a layout that looks easier than it is.
But if you're going to get a bump, is that the one you want? Did he move that ball to where it can be made a little bit easier in the bottom right-hand corner? The 11 ball's got a pocket, the 14 has a pocket. So really, it's just about getting a good shot on this 13 ball. I'm not sure if this is going to be good enough. Only Darren can figure that one out. Lining up on the 13 ball. Beautiful play. Makes both of them. What a great shot there. A 2-for-1. Lines up on the 14. And an easy 8 ball in the side pocket. This ball falls. It puts us in a position. Here we are. 3 Darren, 4 Roberto. 11 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. Just under 2 minutes remaining until we hit that crucial 10-minute mark. That shot clock bumps down. Eight ball.
There we go. Finally found one. Golden break, just like that. Roberto Gomez, and he doesn't even realise Roberto Gomez
He said, "What happened?"
has won the frame. Incredible. There it goes. And now he celebrates.
Oh, wow.
We had to wait an awful long time today to get our first golden break. It happened very, very late.
Darren Appleton needing 3 games to win the match. 8 ball once again moving for Darren. Unfortunately, it just didn't have the pace. He did make a ball, however. He's going to have an opportunity to get that game back, though not as quickly as Roberto did.
Yeah, it's a tough one for Darren to take, actually, because he sort of got himself back into it and it's taken away in one shot.
When you called it earlier, you said hill.
Yeah, not quite, but it was
what
close.
you actually meant was on the hill.
Yeah, to go on the hill, yeah. Darren now needs 3 straight frames for the title.
And now we are 60 seconds away from that lowered shot clock. Roberto really holds all the cards. It's up to Darren to change his fate for this tournament. Darren really taking his time here. He's not going to have that luxury here in a minute. But he is going to take the solids. It is a very straightforward run on the solids. Just 4 balls and the 8 ball to make. And Darren, in this situation, he could be feeling down on himself. He could be letting that situation hurt his game. And it looks like he's unaffected, which is great for him.
He's been around the game a long time, though, hasn't he? And knows the situation. I mean, when you're a pool player at the level of everybody in this tournament, you know, you've got to win 3 straight frames. It's very achievable. Bigger problem he have is, will he get the 3 straight chances? But if he does, he's good enough to take them.
Well, now we are in the firing zone. We're in that time frame. This is going to get interesting as Darren takes that rack, makes it 5-4. Big break coming here. 8 ball never moved an inch.
Not at all. Oh,
And
he's going to be dry.
No ball. That 5 ball is hanging on by a thread. And Darren's going to get another opportunity at the table here. This here could put Darren in the situation where it's hill, tons of time. I don't think this is going to a shootout. I'm not going to get what I want, but we very well could get a hill final.
Well, he takes one tricky layout to sort of kill the clock, but you're right. Ages of time in ultimate pool terms here. Plenty for a couple of finishes.
Great shot there. This 4 ball has a little bit to be worked out. He needs a better angle here. He can see right through here to shoot the 7. That was a great shot on a ball that was otherwise pretty tricky to get on. And this 9 ball here, cue ball, either close to or touching the 9 ball. Darren's going to go rail first here. He has his choice of the 4 or the 6. I feel like here you really want to take the 4 ball. Good shot there. Shoot the 1 in the corner, a little stun, and he's really in a prime position to take us to the very last rack of this final championship match. Using all the pocket.
Yeah, maybe coming up a touch short. Looks okay.
for a man who in his first match looked like maybe he took a lot of shots for granted, he has really, really played well here to make it hill.
Seems fitting, doesn't it, after the day we've had, the drama we've had, the matches we've had, that we go all the way to the final frame of the final.
And we've seen the 8-ball move multiple times for Darren. Is this the one where it happens? He would love it. It's not going to happen here.
He's going to make
a ball.
Yeah. You wouldn't have worried about the 8-ball. Just make 8-ball. And yeah, you can forget about the match clock. Right now, it's just about making the finish.
And how phenomenal is it going to be? Darren Appleton, this would be a great position for him to be in, making a little bit of a comeback tour maybe, feeling a little bit better. And he played this shot pretty well. This is not the easiest run out in the world. The tricky situation here is the positioning of the 3-ball. He's got to take it out pretty early, and he's got to take it out specifically right here. Really the only shot where he could get a good shape shot on it. Shooting the 1-ball. Played it well. And everything is kind of in line right here.
Yeah, a couple of good pots away from getting this one done. One more good shot, get in line. We could be plain sailing.
Well, and if it's meant to be, it couldn't happen to a nicer guy, in my opinion. Darren Appleton, just 2 shots away from taking this championship home.
What a turnaround in this final as well. Darren looked like he was going to be a tall order to get into it, but here he is, 2 pots away.
The 8 on the break for Roberto really put some wind in his sails. He felt good, but he never got another chance.
Darren Appleton is the Louisiana Shootout champion. Roberto Gomez says, don't even pot the 8-ball. That is enough for me. You are the champion. It's been a brilliant tournament. It really has been. Both these 2 players fully deserve to make their way through to the final, and both would have been incredibly worthy champions. But it is Dynamite Darren Appleton that will walk away as the inaugural Ultimate Pool USA champion. Darren Appleton is the Ultimate Pool Louisiana Open champion. It really has been a brilliant performance here. Great day in Shreveport, Louisiana. Amazing run through to the final, but it is Darren Appleton that walks away with the title.